So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready. Well, this is a very modern stadium, of course, but it does retain that unique Latin American feel about it. It is the Arena Corinthians. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Jim, how do you interpret this formation?
Well, what tends to happen with a puzzling-looking formation like this is that two of the more creative midfielders take up slightly inverted attacking roles to make it a simpler 3-4-3 setup, or indeed 3-4-2-1. That's what should unfold here. At the moment, I admit, it does look a little strange.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I'm going to go for the experienced Igor Akinfeev. He's always been an agile stopper, but having been on the scene from such a young age, he's a much calmer decision-maker these days.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's a loose ball. Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations. Argentina are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Argentina take the early advantage. It's being played forward. Now it's Shirkov. Back to the keeper and go again. Di Maria going full tilt down the left. Plays it over to the other flank. Goya hits it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dashing forward at pace. Salvio. And the shot! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances.
Can he score? Danger averted for now. Golovin. Russia are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. Yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Marcos Rojo. Fazio. Timely intervention. And it's hoisted clear. Di Maria. Mascherano. Messi!
Messi can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Samadov. Smolov. Argentina have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. We hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Argentina in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. Juba. Smolov. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Messi. Bilya, great challenge. Ignashevich tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Shirkov. Fazio plays it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Dybala. Now it's Aguero. Messi. And the finish! It's anyone's ball. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Bilya battles to win it back. Federico Fazio. And it's Salvio. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Forward it goes. Shirkov. Salvio has created one goal already.
Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Di Maria. And it's Messi. Now it's Aguero. Aguero. Well read, he sorted that out. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Played out to the right. A real chance to break. Just brushed off the ball there. Otamendi with the crossfield ball. Salvio. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jagoyev. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Di Maria. Aguero. It's Aguero! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Aimed long and direct. Argentina are almost home and dry now. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Going through. Di Maria. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. A third straight win, mighty impressive, top of the group, and the team to beat. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, qualification may have been confirmed with a game to spare, but they were determined to end on a high, almost as if they're sending a message to say, we're not backing off on this, we won it.
Argentina face up here to their last 16 opponents, having successfully navigated a route through the group stages. Now, what follows is a couple of hours of tense excitement, anxiety. This will really examine their nerve. It is where the stakes become so much higher. These are just the kind of games by which we remember these great tournaments. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is. A terrific sight, awash with colour, as always has been the case. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. This is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
And we're underway. All the way back, and they start again. Federico Fazio. Fazio with the crossfield ball. And it's Messi. Now it's Aguero. Aguero. He'll have it in! That is wayward. Forward it goes. That is as far as they're going to go. And he's made certain that won't get through. Boots it to safety. That'll be a throw. It's gone a long way up and away. Federico Fazio. Argentina are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Dybala pumps it in, shoots! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Messi really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
Argentina take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Salvio plays it forward, and now they can launch a counter. It's Aguero! And he nearly went all the way.
Appreciative of his efforts.
Aguero. That's a throw. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Aimed long and direct. Across the field it goes. Cuts it out. Aguero. And it's Messi. Going for goal! Another big chance that gets away.
Argentina really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Gets a good foot in there. Away from immediate danger. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Argentina head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of poor. Aguero!
He's got away with one there. Now it's Aguero, dashing forward at pace, looking to fork it. It's Aguero! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Ball is over the line. He's got away. Now, speculative strike. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Dilia is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing.
Got a shot away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Messi really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Over to the left. Just brushed off the ball there.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Di Maria. Aguero. Aguero! Oh, the ball's come loose. Salvio plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Dybala! Done very well to get to that.
Paulo Dybala sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it. Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
That's a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's left his man. That intervention was very necessary. Aguero. Looking to break out here. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Going through. Usai tries to get it forward quickly. Aguero is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, he's an elusive customer. He can get between the lines and behind them, so he must be more closely marshalled like that.
And that's been won straight back. Aguero. Messi, the scorer already in the game. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gets it upfield. And it's Messi. It's got through. Oh, he's broken through. He's gone for it! A great save, real class.
Aguero simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager...
Massive leap! The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. First hurdle cleared, on to the next one. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, it's a first obstacle jump, and they could feel optimistic about the potentially tougher challenges that lay ahead now.
Well, hello and welcome on quarter-final day here at the greatest spectacle of them all. We're very much down to the business end of the competition. 32 teams began it. We're down to the last 8. No more easy games from this point on. Every team here is here on merit. Certainly reputation alone won't get you any further from here. This is one of the many giant stadiums you will find here in Sao Paulo. Perhaps the best known of them all, though, the Morumbi. And so, the national anthems. national anthem of Argentina rings out. Both managers were very eager to play down any suggestion that their side was favourite to make the semi-final.
Managers, Peter, I've heard that once or twice in my time, and to be honest, they're probably right. Telling us what they'll have said in the dressing room is probably another way of trying to spark more from their teams. And if they can find a higher level of performance at this stage, then you never know, they could go all the way.
So it's away we go then. And it's Salvio. He's got away. Can he find a... Salvio! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Salvio showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Salvio gets it back. Billiard battles to win it back. Di Maria going full tilt down the left. Defenders on the back foot. He's away. He's through. It's going for goal. And in it goes. And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Argentina get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that's where he wants it. Now a chance to break. Marcos Rojo. Federico Fazio. Mascherano.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Gets it upfield. Aguero. And now the breakaway. He's left his man. Now it's Messi. Going through. Can he put it away? And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Aguero. A real chance to break. He's got away. Aguero. A chance! Aguero. He's gone for it! He scores! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Aguero. Messi. Dybala. Salvio. Basio just wouldn't be beaten there. Breaks on here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Argentina utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. But we're already into the second period. It is quite a run he's making here. Played it again. Aguero. And now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. It's Aguero! He's kicked it out. That's a great save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
The defence can get it clear. Otamendi plays it forward. And he heaves it forward. Ball's out on the left now. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Messi simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
That's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. But no end product.
Di Maria has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Gets wrestled off the ball. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Argentina can break now. Rojo goes looking. Back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Just brushed off the ball there. Keeper goes long. Decent progress down the left. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? That's the throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Lazio gets it back. Bosnia and Herzegovina have a free kick. Well, some of them are letting their emotions get the better of them. They don't want to inflame this any further. Di Maria looking to break out here. He's got away. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Aguero. Now it's Di Maria. Going through. Di Maria. He'll have a dip. It's in! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Argentina, and time is up. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Argentina simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
So we're down to the final four in this great saga to discover who is the best in the world. The penultimate step for the winner, the final awaits. The ultimate dream ticket that every nation who entered this competition has yearned for. This really is going to be the most tense of struggles. There is nowhere quite like Anfield for its history, for its tradition, a place where so many of English football's most famous tales have been staged. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Two wins and you're champions. In that sense, it couldn't be simpler.
Well, we've got two of the most physical and mental challenges these players will face. Contests so intense that you'll feel your muscles burn. A semi-final needs enormous effort and concentration. You can't even think what the final will demand. So you'll have probably heard the odd person in football, Peter, mention each step as it comes. Well, this is it.
Shoots! Should have done better, and he knows it.